Hello everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I am sharing this cute little treat box. And yes, it's an ornament too, but I really, ever since I saw this stamp set, I knew I was going to make some kind of treat box. I originally thought I would make just a regular treat box where you can put candy inside, but then I decided, I saw someone already did that, so I thought I'm going to do something different, and I created this ornament. I love this ornament. So you can open it like this, fill it up, and then you can close it back up and you can hang it on the tree, just like that. And I am using our Stampin' Ice Glitter. And isn't that pretty? I hope you can catch it in there. It's just so pretty, and I did it on both sides. So I went ahead and I already stamped and cut one of these, and I will do one on camera, but I will speed through the coloring because I know you don't need to watch me color every bit of this because it does take a bit of time, but we'll speed through it and then we'll get on with the box. So let's get started. Alright, so for this, you're going to need Yummy Christmas. Isn't that cute? I love this. And so we are going to use that, and then to cut it out, there are some coordinating dies, and these are actually the cuckoo clock dies. These are in our annual catalog, and it goes with another stamp set that you can get as a cuckoo clock. It's adorable too. So this is the one that we're going to need for that. So I'm just going to take it out right now. And then I'm going to use the Cup of Cheer for the sentiment. And I'm just using this Enjoy here, but you can use Merry Christmas, you can use Yum, you can even use the sentiments that are on the Yummy Christmas, because there's some really cute ones there too. Alright, so that is all we need. Now I do recommend the Stamparatus. And you're going to use thick Whisper White. I highly recommend the thick because it's going to make this box a whole lot sturdier. And then you're going to need another piece of Whisper White, and this is 2 inches by 9 inches, and this is for the inside of the box. So you need 2 of these cut and colored, and then the inside piece. Alright, so we're going to use Memento Black because I am using my Stampin' Blends for this. I need to put this case under here for some stability. And the reason I recommend doing it with the Stamparatus is because this is a big stamp. And sometimes they do not stamp all the way. And also, my ink pad is getting dry. And so that's another reason why. If you have a really good juicy one, probably won't have any problems. But see, you can see in the middle here it didn't get, and I should have conditioned this before I did it. You can condition it with like Versamark, or you can condition it with a eraser, and that helps it from doing that too. So I'm going to press really hard on this time. See if we can get it. And it's almost there. I'm going to do one more because I want it really dark so we can color it. And it's really, because when I'm going to put the ice glitter on it, it's going to really show really nice. That's perfect. So 3 times. That's why I love the Stamparatus. If you don't have one, you have to have one. There's so many good uses for it. So I'm using my Simply Chamois to clean that off because I don't want it to get all over my Stamparatus. Alright, so let's take that off, and then we're going to get coloring it. And like I said, I am going to go ahead and speed through it while I color. Okay, so I think I've got everything the way that I wanted it. So we are ready to bring up the Big Shot and cut it. But before I do that, I'm going to stamp my little Enjoy sentiment with some real red, and we're going to just go ahead and cut that out at the same time. I'm going to see if I could use the same piece so I don't waste any. I'll just put it down here. And I'm using the real red. And the tag that I'm using is from the Cup of Cheer dies. And it's the Cup of Cheer that I used the sentiment with. So let's bring this big shot up here. I need to move all these blends out of the way so we have some room here. So you're going to color it with whatever you like to color with. It's just really cute. The blends are really, really bright, so it really works well for this. All right, so we are going to put our little tag here. I think I'm going to need a little piece of, and then this one. And we're ready to run those through. So we have our little tag. I'll need to punch a little hole in that one when we're ready to string it through the ribbon. And the next thing that we're going to do before we do anything else is we are going to get this simply scored here, and we're going to score this. Now we're going to score it on the 9-inch side, and we're going to score it at 1/2. At 2, 3.5, 5.5, 7, and 8.5. And then we're going to turn it, and we're going to score it at 1/2 all the way down, and then 1.5. And that's all our scoring. Now we're going to do a bit of cutting here because we need to be able to fold this. So the first thing we're going to do is cut off these corners. And we're going to cut off the corners in both sides. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to start cutting in between here. So cut a little V like I normally do around that score mark. We're going to leave this one straight here. I think it'll stay closed a little bit more. And then we're going to do the same on this side. Can you see how I'm doing that? Cutting on, let's see, here's the score mark, and I'm cutting on each side. Just like as if I was cutting in a little bit on there. All right, so that is it, and it should look like this. All right, so now we are going to sharpen all these score marks. All right, so these are all sharpened now, and make sure you sharpen them really well because it's really important for that. And then we are going to use wet glue. This is the best way I found to do this, and we're going to use one of these. We're going to start in the middle. So on this longer one in the middle, you're going to put adhesive, and I just did it as I went along. I'll put some on this next one, but you want to line this up in the center, and you will have to hold it there just a bit so it adheres. And I'm going to bring that one up too. And when you're doing this, make sure it's straight. And then we'll do this side. So add your adhesive, and then bring this one up like that. And then we're only gluing one side, this side right here, or whatever side you choose, it doesn't really matter. And we are going to line that one up. These are going to meet in the center. And I probably should have cut a little bit off. I think I'm going to cut a little bit off of this side here, just so it meets really nice. Yeah, you only need to cut off one side. I'm going to go ahead and do this one too. All right, so it should look like that, and this is going to meet inside like that. So now this part's easier because I'm going to do this one first. Now we're going to leave this one free right here. I don't want to get confused, so I'm going to pull it up so you don't get confused either. And I'm going to just add the adhesive here. And then we're going to just lay this one on top. Make sure that it is straight. So I hold it up like this so I can see that they are straight here. This is going to fold in, but you want to keep that loose. So you need to hold it for a few minutes because it is wet glue, and you want to make sure it adheres before you go any further. All right, so this is going to go in just like that. So hold it till you got it. All right, so now I'm going to take, before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and add the Stampin' glitter, but I'm going to go ahead and use my little hole punch, and you're going to punch a hole on this side, and don't punch it, I'll show you here in just a second. You don't want to punch it on that 1/2 inch flap. You want to punch it below, and then we're going to do the same with this one. And just try to center it the best you can. And I do like it much better folded in. I cut the other one and I like it better this way. Alright, so I'm going to grab my real red ribbon. And I'm going to make sure there's a little point on there. You're going to open this back up. And this is the trickiest part, is getting the ribbon through. And sometimes I need a little bit of a help here. If you can get the point through, you're good. Alright, so there we go on that one. I am just going to cut a piece that's going to be big enough. And then we're going to do the same on this side. And then we'll do the glitter. It's easier when you have it together to do the glitter, or you're going to have glitter everywhere. Alright, so these go back in, and it'll pull tight. But we need to put on our little tag, so let's punch a hole in that tag. And we'll put that on. And I'll push that all the way down to the end. And there's a little bit trick. You can make this as long as you want to hang on the tree, but we're just going to tie it like that. I'm going to cut these smaller. Just like that. And if you don't want to put the glitter on, you don't have to. You could leave it just like that, but I actually just love this ice stamping glitter. It's really, really chunky, and this is how I did it. So what you're going to do is you are going to put a little bit of the multi-purpose glue in here. And I just got these at the Dollar Tree, and you can get like 6 for $1. And then I'm adding some water to it. And the best thing to use is like a wider brush, and then you just want to mix that up. And I'm going to put a little bit tiny more glue in there. Okay, that's good. And you just make it real watery. And I'm going to actually add a few more in here to the bottom here. And then all I did was brush that on both sides. And it's just a very, very light coat. And then you're going to dip it in the glitter and cover it really good. So you can see that. Can you see it on there? Oh, it's so pretty. And then I'm going to do the same on this side. And it just needs to be very, very light coat because you don't want to run your Stampin' Blends or any of your ink. So this time I'm just going to pour it on top because I didn't put enough on the bottom there. And then we'll just turn this one over. And look at that. Can you see how it shines and it's glittery? It's so cute. All right, so that's it for the glitter. And we are all done. So here is our little gingerbread snowman ornament. And it is also a treat box. So I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. You can see it down here a little bit better. It's so cute. I love this little gingerbread, and I hope you enjoy it too, and I hope you try it for yourself. All right, everyone, have a blessed day, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. I'll see you later, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.